here from the channel Frost and Fist. I'm going to welcome you to the showcase. Anyway, guys, really excited about this showcase. It's been a long coming. I mean, you guys gotta bear with me, right? I mean, I've been really busy. You know what I'm talking about? When you're busy with work, busy with life, you got a lot of stuff you gotta do, you know? Busy stuff. Anyway, yeah, stuff like... Anyway, like I said, I've been really busy doing stuff. But I finally was able to make time to make this this little showcase. And I'm going to be showcasing my completed Imperial Fist Lieutenant. Now, Mythos has been hounding me about getting a Lieutenant, building it, painting it, and playing it. And I gotta be honest with you, with the last game that we played, I was really, you know, happy how well he turned out. He actually was. He came with the extra perks, right? To be able to reroll wounds, which is really cool. Anyway, so guys, about this particular model, a couple of things that I've been wanting to do is I wanted to do something different. I've been seeing a lot of really cool paint jobs. Artistry, work, things. Word. Anyway, really cool renditions of this particular model, and I wanted to do something different, something that Kenny Boucher, you guys know him, great YouTuber, amazing artist. He does this really cool light effect, if you will. And he does it really well, right? Where the light shows in front instead of like my traditional top down and shading bottom up kind of thing, right? So instead of having light directly from the top down, he does light directly from the front, which is really cool. It almost gives a non-metallic look to it. Really cool. Anyway, so I decided I wanted to try it. A couple of things you're going to see is that instead of my typical, you know, highlighting from the top, because what you normally do, and it's great, especially if you're just starting out doing highlights and shadings with an airbrush, because I wanted to branch out, but that's how I started out. Base coat the model and then spray like a white, you know, like a hot white around the areas, like your shoulders, shoulder pads, the knees. Anything that, I mean, if you can see the light right now, I mean, that's pretty much where I would spray the white, right? And then the shading, of course, I would spray bottom up. Like you see this shading here, shading into my thick neck. I got a big neck. Oh my God, it's huge. I have no neck. Anyway. So you can see bottom up, right? That's the shading, and that's how I used to. That's how I would do my airbrushing, right? Top down. But what I didn't do is you'll see how there's the light that's reflecting in front, and I never did that. I always did top down, and I've always avoided anything from the front. Okay. Well, the technique that I just used on this particular lieutenant was the same as that same technique that Kenny Boucher uses, which is the subject setting in front of the light, right, where the light seems to reflect off the armor, and it gives it a really cool effect. Like, oh wow, okay, this is a metal armor. This is really you know, metallic armor, and this is giving up some kind of reflection, of course. Anyway, and that's what I did. I decided I wanted to do that and try it out. Now, it's not perfect. yeah, it's definitely not perfect. I know I could have, I know I could have done a lot better, but I'm pretty happy how it turned out. Again, my main focus was, and this was my own model, so I'm not even gonna, pretend. Now, if it were for another person, or a friend or commission, I would have taken the time to clean it up a little bit. But I decided, I just wanted to try this particular technique with the lighting, and I think he turned out better than I expected. So yeah, guys, before y'all start commenting, oh, he looks dirty, oh, y'all could have just, laid a little bit off the wash got away from me. I get it. Yeah, I know. Could have done better with less wash, I think. Yeah, the wash got away from me, so I know that. And there's probably a few little minor details that probably could have cleaned up, but my main focus was to get that OSO lighting from the subject standing in front of the lighting instead of standing, underneath it. Anyway, so, and that's what I like to showcase. I want to see what you guys think. Overall, I think it turned out pretty well considering, and I'm pretty happy. And I think moving forward, I'm going to be using that particular technique. Really love how it turned out. I'm really excited, and so I'm going to keep on doing it. So the next couple of projects that I'll be doing, I'm going to use that type of technique. So hopefully it works out. So what's next on the agenda? Agenda. Respect my agenda. That's a good question. I'm kind of torn between a couple of things. I want to start working on my Space Wolves. So one of the things I wanted to work on was my cavalry. But then I still have a ton of Imperial Fist stuff that I need to do. I hope I'll have a box of gray that I still need to assemble. Like for example, a Leviathan that I've been waiting to put together. I have a knight in there, and I'm trying to remember. I think it's an errant. I don't remember. I'll have to look and see what kind of knight. It's one with a lance, and anyway, it's really cool looking. I don't even remember what I got. Oh, I got some. I got some aggressors. Yay! I forgot about that. More aggressors. Yay! Guys, I gotta be honest with you. If you haven't used aggressors in your games yet, you don't know what you're missing. Those aggressors are absolutely nuts. Mythos finally got some aggressors. Matter of fact, he played them in that live game, remember? And if you haven't watched that game, we actually live streamed it. It's really cool. He brought out his aggressors for the first time. He tried to use them. He realized that it was only 24 inches, not 36 inches, so he couldn't really. But the rolls that he hit, if he would have hit me, if I was well within range, not if he would hit me, but if I was well in range, he would have destroyed me. It was just a lot of firepower coming from those aggressors. I'm telling you, aggressors have a ton of firepower. Great once they land, and oh my gosh. So I ordered more aggressors because I need them on the battlefield. I think they will make them, having 6 aggressors total, I think will definitely help. Anyway, guys, enough of me blabbering. Check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if there's something else that you think I could have done a little better, I'm okay with that. I like constructive criticism. Just don't be a douche. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, you know how it goes, right? Hit the subscribe button. Hit that bell. Let us come into your phone and living room and wherever it is that you watch YouTube. It's only awkward if you let it be awkward. Again, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, hey, we'd love to have you part of the pack here on the Frost on Fisto, guys. And hey, stay frosty. Cheers.